Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my page. I'm Chosen 1444 Healer, and I'm back today, guys, with another message, okay? So this message is going to be for the collective. That means all signs are welcome, all signs. It doesn't matter which sign you are, guys, okay? This is going to be something that happened probably in your past, currently happening right now during the present, or something that could be coming up towards your future, okay? So I'm going to see what's the vibes today, what's going on, what's in your energy, okay? So this might be for you, somebody around you. Like, we could be talking about today. So we're going to get what's the current energy in this collective energy, okay? So a lot of you guys have probably been in the energy of probably need a mentorship, like someone to help guide you through something right now in your life. Or you probably been this person in somebody's life right now. You've been in the energy of mentoring someone right now. So you've been probably trying to help somebody during a long day path right now, trying to basically give back. Maybe especially after the holiday season, you probably was doing things like giving out turkeys, maybe backpacks. A lot of you guys probably been in that energy of just giving back right now, speaking wisdom to people. So that's what I'm getting so far, okay? A lot of you guys have been in that nurturing energy, just trying to give back to society maybe, or back to loved ones and stuff like that. A lot of you guys also probably been going through separations as well. So even though you're in the energy of giving back, you also had to separate yourself from somebody or a couple of people maybe this year, before 2025 ends. A lot of you guys just put a lot of distance between you and other people, okay? So because they was giving you foggy energy, right? Mixed energy, so you couldn't really tell what these people wanted from you. So I'm getting that you probably just been in the energy of distancing yourself from people and stuff like that, okay? And these people was having you feeling all type of waves of emotions and stuff like that. And they had you worrying a lot, maybe. So you could have been dealing with people that probably wasn't, really showing you who they really were. And then maybe they kind of went missing on you or something like that. Or they did something that made you kind of curious or worried about them. Maybe that's something that they did to you that made you wonder, who is that their real character, right? So maybe you could have found out some things about people this year that you didn't know they was into. Things that they probably was caught up in. You didn't know that was the type of lifestyle they was living. So you basically caught on to that, whatever, and you basically probably just started distancing yourself from that because you noticed that these people had a type of roller coaster life that you probably didn't want to be a part of, okay? So these people could have definitely been harming people to you, so you definitely learned a lesson from these people as well. We could get into it today to see what kind of lessons you learned from these people, but you basically in the energy of basically you learned your lesson so far, collective, okay? So right now you just been giving back after you've been went through some type of heartbreak or some type of learning lesson. You've been in the energy right now, just giving back and probably teaching other people what you went through, right? You seeking out to get wisdom to people that probably could be going through the same thing as you, okay? So you probably been dealing with people that's authority or trying to bring some type of authority in your life and try to take some type of control over you, basically try to have some type of narrative over you. So maybe these people wanted to control your emotions, how you responded. They wanted to know all your business, maybe wanted to know every step you made in life, wanted you to just constantly confide in them for some reason, as if they had a type of authority over you. You probably realize that, right? So this could have been a father figure. This could have been a masculine in your life, a man maybe, your father, or a baby father. Any type of masculine and a boss. These people wanted to have some type of control over you. So you've been distancing yourself from these people that wanted to have this type of authority over your life, okay? Because you realize that they were just trying to make you have these type of weird emotions. They just wanted you to be up and down, okay? So basically, you've been having some deja vu moments recently. So a lot of you guys in this collective energy probably been feeling you've seen this happening already. So a lot of you guys probably already was just hip to certain things. So when it did happen, it was you saw it coming. So you weren't really surprised when these people, or when you did find out something secretive or something that was off about these people, basically when they revealed themselves to you, you already kind of seen it coming. So you basically had some type of deja vu moment and stuff like that. But now after these people seen that you discovered this about them, now they want a second chance because you figured them out, basically, right? And now I'm getting these people want to show you a different side of them, right? But I don't know what you're gonna do with that, okay? So yeah, you realize that you wasn't incompatible with these people. These people that you discover who they really are. You found out you was really incompatible with them, right? Because they just wanted to have control over you. They just wanted to just dominate your life or whatever. So you could be a person that's very loving, very sweet and stuff like that. Or people that took your kindness for weakness, and they just thought that if they could just attack you and do certain things, they could keep you in the shell, in the box, or maybe to listen to them. They just wanted to basically have control of you. But once you figured that out and you broke free, now they kind of shocked that you broke free of that, because they probably just thought that you wasn't strong, right? They just thought that you were just nice. But people forget that niceness don't equal weakness, right? So yeah, basically, you had people that was in your energy that probably was not even telling you who they really were. So you could have been dealing with somebody that probably was on the down low. That's what I'm getting. You could have been dealing with somebody that was on the down low, maybe probably both genders or something like that. Or maybe they have another type of lifestyle that's down low that nobody knows about, and you probably kind of figured that out and start putting the pieces together. So somebody definitely had some type of like little dirty secrets in your life, and you probably discovered that. Or you probably had some type of inkling, like somebody that's in your energy that you felt like they probably was like going both ways and stuff like that. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but this person didn't let you know. You probably caught on to that or found some type of information out about this person being down low, okay? So yeah, right now you just living in the moment because you probably went through a lot this year. I feel like you just like brushing your shoulders off because this lady, she not even worried about it. They say she just trying to blow the candles right now. She unbothered, right? You just like, I'm in the moment today. You went through some type of energy where it's like you've discovered some people's secrets, but now it's like after you discover that, like I said, you probably already had a deja vu moment where you already seen that coming. Now you're just like, I'm just living for myself today, okay? So what I'm getting is that you living for yourself today, and this could be probably bothering these people that you discovered this stuff about, okay? So this down low person, these secret people, these people that had a secret life on you, dirty little secrets, they are kind of bothered that you know their secret, and maybe you probably just moving gracefully about it, like you ain't really telling nobody about it, but they know you know their secret. So these people are kind of like afraid, like maybe you're gonna tell on them or expose them to their secret. But I'm getting that you're not even worried about that. You're not worried about this person's secret. You like, that's on you. Just stay away from me, right? Keep that far away from over here, okay? Because that ain't got nothing to do with me, right? That's what I'm getting, okay? So yeah, these people. You trying to make it seem like you was the problem all that time, but the whole time they probably was just liking other genders, or they wasn't really into you, or they just had too much going on, okay? So they trying to make it seem like you was the root of all evil, like, or you was the root or cause of the problem, okay? But you was giving these people a pass. They didn't even notice that you was giving them a pass. You was the one that was giving them the key to your heart and stuff in your life, and basically what I'm getting is that you taking that key back from these people that had access to you. So you basically revoke that access, okay? That's what I'm getting. This key, you taking this key back. You revoking that access from these people that was basically leading you on, probably. That's what I'm getting. And they had a whole nother life. So this could be a relationship, or it could be like a friendship or something like that. They reveal who they really were. Or maybe you had a friend around you that probably liked you, like the same sex, something like that. So somebody in your energy definitely like the same sex. Okay, they like the same thing. You didn't know they liked you. If you like a feminine, another feminine, they probably liked you. You didn't know your friend liked you. Or then maybe if you was dealing with a guy, he liked other guys too, and he had like a double life, but he didn't tell you that he had that double life. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, okay? So yeah, there's people feeling like a clown right now because they know you know their secrets. So they just praying and hoping that you don't tell nobody. But I'm getting that you're not even that type of person, okay? Because they feel like people gonna laugh at them. And honestly, nowadays everybody coming out the closet, so it's like people need to just start living in their truth, right? Don't stop dragging people along. You know that you can't really give your full self to that person, right? You know you got some type of other interest in those things, right? And when it comes to the friends, it's like those friends never even if it's like a same sex friendship, they never even told you that they into you. So it's like, how would they even know what you would say back to them, right? They didn't give you a chance to respond. But other than that, they just mad at you because maybe you wasn't looking at them in that light. That's what I'm getting. You wasn't looking at them as that, but they was looking at you as that, okay? And they want you to just keep quiet. These people want to silence you. These people definitely just trying to silence you recently. So you could have went through something this year. These people try to silence you, right? Because they know that you was a smart person or whatever, and they feel like you seen all the hints and stuff like that. They know that you're the type of person that's very intuitive, okay? These people knew that you knew something that was up, but they didn't know you were going to say something about it, okay? So you basically was like, you know what? I know what y'all doing, but I'm just going to start a new beginning. I'm going to have to start over, okay? So you in the energy of just starting over, moving from these people, having a new beginning. You never worry about them. You gonna be drinking some tea, being okay, drinking your coffee. You ain't worry about these people. You think about vacation. Look, this person think about vacation. You know how I think about the people at all, but they is so worried they're gonna tell their secret collective, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, so these people are just worried about you telling their secret. So that's what they get about, but you never worry about them. You ready to just have a new beginning for yourself, right? So that's what I'm getting. They just wanted to silence you this year. So they picked at you because they knew you knew something about them, okay? So you probably went through a lot of people like starting fights with you just because you knew something about them, okay? So these people probably just felt like they had some type of forbidden love. They knew they knew it was forbidden, okay? Or these people probably feel like this about you. They feel like they couldn't really put their hands on you for real. They couldn't really grasp you, right? So it could be that friend that probably liked you that's really close, and she knew or he knew that they really couldn't get close to you because they felt like it was forbidden. Like it's not supposed to be happening, right? So this person probably could have like an old school type of mindset, very taboo. They probably just felt like, okay, I can't really do this with this person because I know this person's not going to be into the same sex, right? Or maybe this person also was just afraid that you wouldn't accept them because like maybe you only believe in some type of traditional type of love, okay? Or you could have been dealing with someone this year that this probably just felt like they wanted it to be traditional, okay? So maybe you could have been dealing with somebody or like that probably like was already like engaged with someone and stuff like that. Or this person like I'm getting that you dealing with somebody that basically comes from some type of background where it's like if you have a kid or they have a kid already, basically like they have to stick with those people. They can't really deal with you because they have to stay in a relationship. Like it's some type of taboo going on, some type of taboo belief that was forbidden that they didn't want you to know about, and they feel like you knew about it. So they just wanted you to just be silent, okay? Or they just try to silence you or didn't want you to tell or expose the truth about it because you found out maybe that somebody probably was married or something like that or had kids with someone and they couldn't leave them. Or like I said, that same sex gender, okay? So you basically just been like, you just been by yourself. You've been feeling this need to be alone, away from everybody, being in your safe space, which is just basically home, right? So that's what you've been doing so far. Like, you just feeling like, I'm in my safe haven. I'm not worried about y'all. I'm at a peace right now. You've been definitely at peace. Like, some of you probably just been probably trying to go away, like, or some of you probably could live like in the woods or something like that, or near like, like cabins, or you've been wanting to get away to go like a cabin retreat or something like that. You probably been planning on doing that soon, especially now that it's the winter. So a lot of you guys probably planning on a trip to go to a cabin during this winter and stuff like that. But that's what I'm getting, okay? So somebody basically did all that stuff to you, but I feel like you're not even bothered by it, because you get life. You're a person that gets life. Understand that whatever this person like is what you like, right? It ain't got nothing to do with me. This don't drag me along. So this is this is actually like a good twist to this reading, okay? So that's what I'm getting so far, right? Yeah, so basically you did your investigation, okay, and stuff like that. You did your research, whatever. You probably found the clues. You probably went looking in the phones. Maybe if it's social media, you probably went looking through the likes. And sometimes that's when you find all the information, right? During the social media, during the likes and the comments, what people constantly like. And you probably went through the search bar. You just did something. Or you probably went through this person's phone when they were sleeping. You did something where you found out. You did your investigation. You got clues and answers to that, okay? And they cannot believe that you did that, all right? So I don't know if you confronted this person about what you found, or you just keeping it to yourself. So what I'm getting is that they know because maybe like you probably not being direct, but it's based on your actions and how you've been treating them. Like I said, you just been giving like little slight hints, or you probably been just saying certain things that's like probably slick to them, like they feel like it's slick, and then they feel like that's what equals that. Or like I said, it could be their guilty conscience. Okay, so yeah, you've definitely been in this energy of just being into yourself, crowning yourself, getting back to your position of your throne, right? Waiting for somebody that's on your level to come towards you. Okay, so whether you're a king or queen, you've been basically saying like, listen, I'm about to be back on my throne. I'm waiting for my real partner to come along. I ain't got no time for this old taboo stuff going on, like forbidden love stuff to be going on, right? You wait for your real match to come along, okay? So you've been crowning yourself in that energy, and these people are definitely missing you, though, even though they know it's forbidden or it's wrong, something like that. So you've been like, okay, well, y'all can miss me, but it's like, what can you really offer me, right? You can't offer me nothing, but you missing me, right? So these people been very eager to see what you're gonna do next. They watching your moves, collective, okay? These people are watching your moves to see what you're gonna do next. So you got your back turned towards these people, okay? So even like down to the friend, like the friend that likes you is like, that person watch you too, and they probably feel kind of embarrassed that they even like you on that type of level, and they probably don't understand how they even like you on that level, and how can you even know that they like you, and why they even treat you that way if they know you probably don't go that way, or like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't none of it correlates, okay? So you've been in the energy of just thinking deep and stuff like that. And, just being to yourself, like I said. And basically, you've just been solving all the puzzles. Like, everything's starting to come back to you now. You put all the pieces back together. Now, you've been in the energy of rewind time. Like I said, going back, like, deja vu moments. Like, oh, this makes sense because this day this person did this, and this person didn't do this. Or this day this person, like, say you guys like to watch TV shows or something like that, or movies, that you caught that person, like, looking at somebody, like, of the opposite gender too long, or something like that. Or you've been watching certain clues, and you've been peeping that. So you've been putting all the pieces together, right? So this whole time, you've been sitting back in your safe haven, just putting all the pieces back together, thinking, remembering the little moments that could have like led up, or like to you knowing that this person is into that type of stuff, or has some type of secret life going on, okay? Or like maybe they even was just suggestions to watch certain things. And you probably was like, what? Like, why we gotta watch that? Well, you probably didn't say that. You probably just joined on with them, but all that stuff basically added up together for you to put the pieces together to know that person has some type of dirty little secret, okay? So yeah, this person that we can talk about is definitely somebody from your past, okay? This person is definitely from your past, okay? This is not somebody that's new. This is somebody that, an old friend, or old lover, somebody that's from your past, okay, that we talking about. So that's what I'm getting. Like, it's somebody from your past, okay? So like I say, yeah, somebody you dealt with from the past. But right now, you've been in energy just trying to just do right in society and back in life, right? Because you probably went through a lot. It probably woke you up. Probably made you have some type of wake-up call, right? You probably was like, what the heck did I just go through, right? You couldn't even believe that even happened to you. How you even dealt with somebody like that's had this type of lifestyle, right? So yeah, you basically been probably real passionate, toward these people maybe. So maybe that's probably why the friend probably actually started liking. So you probably are like a loving person. You probably be like, just give hugs or nurturer. Like I said, you a nurturer. You probably gave like a lot of gifts, supported these people, and they just took that the wrong way. These people took that the wrong way, okay? And even down to the other person that the one you was dealing with, that other taboo relationship, that one too, like, this person felt like you gave them the best love they ever had, like most likely like the most passionate love they ever had. So that's what's kind of getting them confused. So maybe you probably is the person that's gonna or was basically bringing them outside of that double life. So maybe they like the both genders, but basically you was bringing them back to like the straight life. Basically, that's what I'm getting. You was bringing them back out of that. So they basically got converted, how you say it, like converted or like turned out by you, okay? You turned that person out, okay? So these people were basically going down memories with you. You like, all the past times you guys share, and they just can't get over you, collective. So these people can't get over you, but it's like, I feel like that's not even your speed. Like, they gotta move on, right? They gotta move on because it's like it's too much going on. I don't know. It's up to you. Like I said, it's up to you what you like, or depends on how you gonna move with that. Some people do like accept things like that. They don't mind, you know, people having those type of double lives and still willing to date you. So this person should have just gave you the option. That's what I'm getting. This person did not give you the option, which is messed up. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. These people did not give you the option, and then they got mad at you, and then they wanted to silence you because you knew this secret. And then, like I said, the friend couldn't get to you, so that person just went against you just because they couldn't get to you. And that's weird. And then they wanted to silence you because you wasn't going towards them. Okay, yeah. So these people just wanted you to accept them for who they were, like, and just take them in, even though you knew that it was like something undercover going on with them. Okay, these people wanted you to accept them for who they were, but it's just like, no, like, this is a whole lie we live in, right? This is like, they wanted you to be under illusion with them. They wanted you to just not say nothing, like, just peep the energy, peep that they like both things, or somebody peep, like, they just wanted you not to say nothing, okay? They wanted you to be fake, okay? They wanted you to just to keep pretending like you don't see they true colors. You see how that person's face is melting? They did not want you to see that true color, but you could see it. You clearly got some type of intuition, some good eyes, but you could really see. You see this person's face clear as day. That's what I'm getting. You see that that face clear as day. So this is definitely a different reading today, okay? So you the energy of just, like I said, moving on. Focus on yourself because you know what you like. That's what I'm getting. You know what you're into. So it's not really bothering you. So I'm getting that none of these things affect you, right? Like the way they thought it was going to affect you. None of these things affect you, which is good, okay? So that I'm getting that these people did not affect you no type of way, collective. So this collective energy is not affected by it. But like I said, you could have had a shocking moment where you probably discover these things, or now you probably just put the pieces together that these people actually, like I said, the friend actually liked you in a different type of a deeper way, and that person actually had two different lives, okay? So yeah, you've been in the energy of just making some money and focus on yourself, which is good. It's growing in your life. Focusing on the bag, like you're not even worried about none of that. You back to work, probably. You might been spending more time at work now. So you just like, you've been distracting yourself with work. That's what I'm getting, okay? So yeah, these people had a bunch of red flags and stuff like that. They was hiding it from you, and it's like they just wanted you to sit there, okay? And basically, like, you knew not to know your intuition, but for a long time you probably was like no way, no, maybe I'm overthinking, but it's like at the end of the day you end up knowing better, okay? These people wanted you to ignore the red flags and act like you was getting roses. You see, this person wanted you to think they was giving you all roses, but it was also they was handing you red flags. Please, okay? We can see that, okay? So yeah, so now you just been like watching TV maybe, or right, just but now you just think about your next life. Now you just focus on your next path, right? You just hoping one day you actually get that true love, okay? So you might be just watching TV shows or stuff like that, like Love Island on them shows, or them Love is Blind, like Netflix shows, stuff like that. You might just been watching shows and just hoping one day you find your true love too, right? So that's what I'm getting so far, this collective energy. Y'all had somebody in your energy that was living a double life. You had a friend that secretly liked you, and basically you didn't know why the friend started acting funny to you, but it's because that person liked you. So if you're wondering what happened to you and that friend, why that friend just out of nowhere attacked you, it's because they secretly liked you, but you didn't know that they liked you in that level. But they wanted you to, like, I guess, cater to them, or they want to have some type of control over you. They wanted you to be under their demands. So that's like a twisted thing, like I said, okay? So these people are now watching you, like, move on without them. They feel like you looking like you have some type of overnight success. You look like you shining right now. You seem like you so happy without them. These people are so shocked, like you happy without them, okay? But my thing is that how can they even feel away or be shocked by it? Because I'm getting that, first of all, if you have to be in that energy already for them to even be liking you in the first place. So you've been that person, but to them right now, it's looking like you got some type of overnight success. Like you like shining right now, like a bright star, okay? So now these people are currently trying to change their life around because maybe you probably woke something up within them. They realized they couldn't control you. They couldn't control your mind or something like that, manipulate you, and then you breaking the cycle. You broke the cycle. They thought they had you chained up. You see that person, the cuffs is broke. They thought that they had you chained up, but you broke the cycle, right? You broke that cycle. You're not doing that with me. Like, I don't know whoever y'all did this before with, but y'all not doing it with me. So that's what I'm getting. Y'all basically just broke the cycle, and you also allowing them to break the cycle. Now they want to change because they realize that tactic doesn't work on everyone. Okay, so they got some type of humbling experience and some type of wake up call that whatever they was doing to you does not work on anyone. Everything or whatever they were trying to hide is like it's not always going to be hidden to everyone. Some people can see that you have another side to you. Some people can see what you're doing. You're trying to control me, right? So and I'm getting at this collective. You basically have some type of intuition power. What's the type of gift where you could see through people's facades, and they were shocked that you was did that, okay? So yeah, these people are just feeling bad now because they know they put you in a situationship, especially the one that like both genders. They knew that they like both, and they knew they couldn't give you more than that. That's what good. He really want to look at her, right? Because he want somebody else. Or she look like if it was a rose reverse, she really want him because she into girls. They wanted the opposite gender, but they knew they couldn't give it to you, but they kept you right there anyways, keep you sad, right? That's evil and selfish. Like, go live your life, go find your partner, go true love, and don't hold me down. Don't try to stop me, and you know you can't fully give to me, right? okay? Because you got some type of secret, okay? So yeah, like the whole thing was just toxic, whatever. I'm happy you came out of it. You definitely got out of this. The whole thing was toxic. You realized the whole thing was just toxic. It wasn't going nowhere, okay? Even down to the friendship. The friendship was just toxic. So you might remove yourself. That friend probably started overly doing things like they was your partner. You like, hold on. I don't gotta tell you my every move in life. I don't gotta check up on you all the time. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and it said, like, let's say, like, friends, we do that, but I'm getting that this friend was really moving like you was their partner. Like, they need to know everywhere about you in that sense, okay? So like I said, you moving on right now. You planning for the future. You in this good energy. This one is to be happy. This one is to be around good weather, good people, good vibes. You're not worried about that no more, okay? So leave them people stuck in that past, collective. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting so far, collective. That's the tea right now. What's going on my quick reading. You had somebody or a couple of people in your energy that was like you, had different lives, and they all just now having this wake-up call, okay? They all woke up and realized that you finally going. You already removed yourself, okay? So these people realizing that you removed yourself. You woke up to what they was doing. You see what they was doing. You know, and they probably all having a spiritual awakening because you probably triggered something in them because they thought that they can manipulate everyone, but you broke out of the manipulation tactics, okay? So now they feel like they can't ignore no more, right? Now they feel like they have to face themselves. So you kind of caused some type of awakening with these people. You caused some type of awakening in these people when you broke free from their chains or the illusion they wanted you to be in, okay? That's what I'm getting, collected. You help these people have some type of wake-up call, okay? So now you about to get some type of status upgrade, okay? The answer is saying you about to get some type of status upgrade, and all these people about to be left behind. So now you're moving on with who you really belong with, okay? You're gonna be around people that you're really supposed to be around. You're gonna be around friends that are real friends. They ain't nothing more than that. And you're going to want to a partner that's going to really be there for you in that sense. And also your lifestyle. You have to get a status upgrade, okay? And these people are going to be left behind to watch, okay? So I don't know if you want to let these people back in, but you want to get some type of status upgrade, everything you're supposed to have right now in life. And I don't feel like you should look back at that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people got a lot of things to work on. They confuse themselves on what they want because they're not telling the truth on what they want. So how can you help them, right? So you got to leave the people where they at. That's what I'm getting so far, collective. Leave the people where they at. I'm going to get some advice from the ancestors, okay? Yeah, so you just be brave, okay? You got to just be brave and move on. I feel like you're already in this bravery energy. So that's what I'm getting. A lot of you are definitely already brave. That's why you're not really bothered by it because it's like you're probably a person that knows, like, that knows life. Like, you probably, like I said, you're a person that understands. So you've been in that energy to just understand people's situations, right? So you've been asked to make a tough decision. You've been put on base of fear, which is understandable. But you have the strength and bravery to make the decision. So you just got to be brave to just keep moving on, right? So you already get that you're already brave and moving on. You're already moving on for these people. You ain't got nothing to say with them, okay? And you're going to keep following your passion, okay? So that's something getting so far, collective. Just keep following your passion. You're going to be around people that you're supposed to be in. But this year was definitely a tricky one, you know, and you probably just like, I don't know how the heck I end around these type of people and how to even, all this stuff was happening underneath my nose. But once you woke up to it, you knew what to do and you remove yourself. That's it. Now you're just giving back to society, giving back wisdom, teaching people what not to do, what to look out for the signs and stuff like that. And now you're definitely in the energy of just following your passion, right? Because maybe, like, I don't know when you met these people out, these people probably push you into this energy of following your passion, right? Because after all this stuff happened, you probably took some time to be by yourself, and now you just focus on your creativity side, you know, all the things that you probably been wanting to do. Like, this single in a long time, and like just being isolated allows you to follow your dreams, or currently like start building on your dreams and move forward in life, okay? Because that's the only way you're gonna get that status upgrade anyway, right? So that's what I'm getting, collected. That's all right now. That was my quick reading. Like I said, be careful, but I feel like you already know what's going on. These people are secretly liking you. That friend secretly like you. That person secretly had another life, like both sex. And they did not tell you this, but you already caught on. Once they knew you knew their secret, they wanted to silence you. Then the friend was mad because you realized that it was more to what that friend was presenting. You knew it was something else, but now you're figuring out, and they look back at all the pieces and the clues that friend secretly liked you. And they probably also wanted to be you. It probably went that deep that they actually wanted your identity, okay? But that's all. It sounds kind of crazy, but that was my quick message. You like my message and my content and my page, please give me a like, a share, a subscribe, or a follow. If you have any other questions, you could DM me. Till next time. Bye.